Hi there, I'm Shannon Harton, Associate Broker with the Harton team at Nest Realty in Richmond, Virginia. Thanks for joining me again for another Richmond Nest show. We want to give you the tools, tricks, and advice for some of the biggest transactions in your life. So I appreciate you joining me. Today I want to talk a little bit about the big decision between buying or renting your next home. It comes down to 5 major questions we like to walk people through when they're making this decision between buying and renting. Number 1 is, what can you afford? Both what can you afford up front in the terms of the deposits and application fees you may need to put up. If you're looking at a $2,000 a month rent, for example, you may need the first month and the last month's rent. That's $4,000 up front when you sign that lease. Versus buying, you may need to put down 5, 10, even 20% down payment. So what is your capability there? What's your monthly rent going to be versus what could your monthly mortgage payment be, and are you prepared for those 2 options? Number 2 is, how long do you think you'll be in your home? We typically tell folks, if you think you're only going to be in Richmond for 6 months, maybe you're here on temporary assignment, probably not the best idea to buy a house. You might want to sign a short-term 6-month lease. Even if you're not quite sure this is your first job, it may only be a 1-year job, 18 months job. That is going to be kind of on the bubble. Might be a little bit risky to buy a home. You might be better off with a lease. But if you're putting down roots here in Richmond, if you think this is going to be your home for the next 2 to 5 years or more, not a bad bet just on that basis to make a purchase. And that is often because it can take you about 2 years just to break even on a home, assuming gradual appreciation of 3 to 5%, which is what we're expecting over the next 10 years. It can take 2 years of appreciation to make up for the 6 to 7% transactional costs when you sell a home. So you're going to be kind of upside down on the purchase for the first couple of years. After that point, you break even. So if you're going to be here short term, buying may not be the best thing. Number 3 is, how do you value flexibility versus stability? Do you like the flexibility of being able to move every year to a new home, one side of town to the other, big, small, try out different styles of living very frequently? Or do you want to put down roots in a neighborhood, perhaps in a school district for your family, around your social activities, and stay in that area longer term? So that's just a values that you can weigh back and forth. Number 4, are you prepared? Do you want to take care of all the maintenance of your home? If you rent, of course, you've got a landlord. If your toilet overflows, if your refrigerator breaks, a call to the landlord, that gets fixed. If you own the home, though, you are the landlord. You call yourself. You call your own maintenance man, you call a contractor to fix it. Maybe you're handy, you can do that yourself. But that's something to consider. If you don't want that responsibility, being a tenant may be the thing for you. And number 5, consider your financial goals. When you're paying rent, you're essentially paying someone else's mortgage. You're letting them build equity in their property, letting them get all the tax benefits of ownership and writing off the mortgage interest, perhaps. If you own the home, of course, that equity is building in your investment. You're paying your mortgage, you're building your credit, doing yourself more financial favors in exchange for, well, the financial flexibility of being able to pick up and move. So that's something to consider, your financial goals. We'd love to talk to you about your situation, what the right thing is for you. We're big believers in home ownership. We love the idea of stability, becoming a part of the community, getting the tax benefits, and making that home yours, building your own net worth through real estate ownership. Call us anytime. We'd like to talk to you about your situation. 804-372-SOLD. That's 804-372-7653. Or write us anytime at hello@thehartonteam.com. Again, I'm Shannon Harton, Associate Broker with the Harton team at Nest Realty in Richmond, Virginia. Thank you for joining us. Look forward to seeing you again soon.